Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. So, Takia Love, I know I reviewed what I thought was your gift on my other channel, Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel, which was the beautiful mat, but apparently it wasn't your gift. And you know, that mat that came, y'all, the floor mat, is so weird because it said that I was purchased by Lisa Marie Goodson, and I didn't purchase that. I know I did. I only purchased one thing from Black Art Depot, which was in early December. So I don't know how that got to me, who gave it to me. It says it was purchased by me. It wasn't, but that mat is absolutely beautiful. But actually, Takia, I went to the mailbox and your beautiful shirt came. So let me show you, y'all. Y'all can see it a little closer. Like I don't have too much under it, but it is a Peace and Blessings beautiful t-shirt. You will actually be able to see it. Let me see if I could take it down. So it's a Peace and Blessings t-shirt. Oh my God, Takia, did you find me a Peace and Blessings t-shirt? How freaking cool is that? How cool is that? So I don't know if you're on, you got the notification, if your bell is on, y'all. I hope it is. If not, you will see it later. So we are going to have a conversation. So while I take off my makeup and do my nighttime routine, I figure I'll do it now. Maybe many of you are traveling, but I love this shirt. And look, you know, you always got to do something different. I love this shirt. I love that I could like wear it like that. So yo, look at it. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Is that too cool? Is that sexy? I love how I can have the one shoulder. We all know the shoulder is sexy. So y'all, love is love is love is love. I want to thank you so much, Takia Love, appropriately named. Let me see, did I stand up? Oh, you ain't see my butt, you might have. But anyway, yes, Takia Love. So ladies, we are going to take the face off, okay? And the first thing that we're going to do is take the lipstick off. So nobody is here, but that is okay. I'm going to pretend that you are all here. I don't know if you all are getting the notifications, but again, I'm going to pretend that you're all here. So my Peace and Blessings t-shirt. Do you know, I know, Takia, you don't know how much I've been wanting some good, pretty kind of graphic t-shirts that was meaningful to me. And to be able to have it is such a blessing. So I want to thank you. So yes, ladies, how are you? One person, two people, you're coming on. So we're doing a nighttime routine just a little bit early so you can see the whole thing. Did y'all see the, hey, Yolanda, how are you? Did y'all see the beautiful t-shirt gave me? It says Peace and Blessings. Is that too cute? Came in the mail today. I love it. You know me, I got to do something different to it. So, yeah. So, yeah, y'all. So, you know what? I'm going to have this. I'm so thankful. So, again, Takia Love, I want to thank you so very much. I really, really, really appreciate it. I'm going to actually sport it officially tomorrow with some of my new pairs of jeans. So, hey, ladies, come one, come all. So, how are you? So, yeah, what I'm doing is removing the little bit of makeup that I wear and making the face nice so that when I retire to bed, it is truly retiring. So y'all, this Mitra's Grace Rose Toner that I use to remove, to clean my face with, it does come as a spray, but I feel like when I spray it, it actually loses, it's just kind of allows it to just sprays into the atmosphere, and I don't want to lose it. So that's why I take the top off and I actually, control it. I do use it a tad bit to get the extra lipstick off, because that lipstick will get into the nooks and crannies of your lips. And y'all, I still didn't do the scrub that I said I was gonna do for my lips, but I will actually make it. I'm starting my new intensive. I hope some of y'all can come. It is 147. It's this Sunday. It's for the love of food, and I'm starting that intensive. And so I'll be making a lot of recipes. Even like, I consider food, it's not just what people, most of y'all do. You're conscious enough to know it's not just the stuff you put in your mouth, okay? It's everything you put around you, on your face. And it's also, it's also how you feel. I've learned so much that true, I'm going to take off my eyeliner now, and I'm just going to use a little bit of shea butter that I actually really ran out of. It's a homemade shea butter. Actually, it's shea butter that my ex used to make, y'all. So yeah, we talked briefly, me and my ex, we chit-chatting now too. We talked briefly me and my ex yesterday, and you know, we pretty much got the land, you know, business taken care of. So we are going to go forward with the divorce. He asked me, did I, you know, want to do that? And I said, yep. We both agree. I'm sure he wants to do it too. I know he does. So we're going with the divorce. So I could say I've never been through a divorce, but actually it's so amicable with me and him, and it's so, we are so in agreement that, you know, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. I won't say it's going to be nice. I mean, I don't know. Am I going to have a party? I don't know if I'm going to have a party, but I will have some close friends over. And, you know, we just, I think that when I celebrate the end, it's not about, yeah, I got rid of that MF, because it's not like that. For me, it's more about, it gives you the opportunity to move on, because you know, you got to move on. You know, I think, like I said, I just think that, you know, it's almost that saying, you know how we hear that saying all the time, it says, be careful what you ask for. And then, and I mean that in a good way. I mean that in a way some might not think. You know, every time we put them vision boards up, every time we, you know, visualize and basically ask for what we want, that means that a lot of times it means that where we are now, what we are now, is not going to get to us. So who we're with now, we can't get that thing. And I really, 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 really get that now. So I asked for this, and I'm going to roll with this until I can't anymore. So you know, I'm happy. I'm happy that y'all, you know, real talk, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to take y'all downstairs for a second because I got the heat on. And it's making me hot. And I don't want to be hot. So y'all going to have to hold on. We're going to go turn up the heat. But I wanted to just say, you know how hard it was for me to let this relationship go? My eyes got grease on it. So, I mean, shea butter, don't worry about it. Do y'all know how difficult, do you know that for 8 years, me and this man would make up and break up and make up and break up, and how hard it was for me to leave because I wasn't, or so many ways, I don't know, I just kept thinking that you can make it, or like, yo, it's black love, let's do this, or, you know, I can't leave too soon. What if I'm wrong or making a mistake? I don't know if I had, let me just make sure that's right here. I don't know if I had, I won't say didn't have the confidence. I was in love, or so I thought. I was like, oh, I'm in love, and you know, this is what it's supposed to be, but we should have let this go a long time ago. So, you know how Teddy Pendergraft said, so I think I better let it go. It looks like another love TKO, but I don't want to say it like that because that's kind of like not as positive. And we want to be positive, don't we? So yeah, but I'll let y'all know when it's official. I want to thank y'all so much for going through this with me, and yeah, it's gonna be the beginning of a new life. And I was thinking about me though. I think that I want to ask y'all. I don't know. All of y'all have not. I don't know if all y'all been with me from day one. I don't see many names that has been with me from day one since almost 10 years ago on YouTube, but I see people that's been with me for a while and a long time. And how I managed to maintain a successful business where I raised my daughter, she's in college now, you know, really just got to live a decent life, you know, doing my own thing and really doing me. It's more than it's doing my own thing, but it's my own thing is me. How I made it is there for the grace of God. There because of the divine, because I say that because I constantly am growing. And y'all don't know that affects my business. Every time I evolve and I say, well, I'm not going to be doing this anymore. We're not going to be talking about that anymore. And I'm not a raw foodist like that anymore. Or I'm not a womb priestess like that. Or every single time, do you understand? Or every time I raise my prices, I've been going for $147 for so long. And then y'all will pay. The ones that's smart pay the $147 and get so much. But I gotta, when I raise my prices, I have to understand that some of y'all gonna fall off. When y'all think I'm changing my message, it's not changing, it's evolving. I am my own brand. So half of y'all leave because she changed her message. She's not the same anymore, right? It's almost like, I don't know, you gotta have the temperament for somebody like me to be in a business, because in a sense, you're always kind of putting your business in jeopardy every time you tell the truth about you. about my own evolution. When I tell the truth about my own evolution, a lot of times, y'all, I am putting my business in jeopardy, and this is just no exception. Now I'll talk about more about the high vibrational frequency, staying positive, asking for what we want, getting it. And y'all ain't, a lot of y'all ain't even feeling it. Y'all ain't feeling it. Like, I thought, somebody got, I ain't seen you in a while. I thought you was all about health and wellness. I was like, I'm still about health and wellness. They can't hear it. You know, it scares me sometimes to know, like, I'm being my true self. I'm evolving right now. But it's people like Takia and other folks that say to me, I'm with you. Keep going. This is Jimmy Davis. I mean, some of y'all know, y'all see. You're like, she's growing, she's changing. This is what she doing. I'm going to roll with her. But a lot of y'all don't. So for those that you love me and for those that have it, I want you to support me by taking my courses. Because you got to understand, so many people drop the F off every time they think that I change my message. And that's a hard thing to do. It makes you scared. When I tell you that there's more to life than being stuck, and there's more to life than the greatest thing that you ever imagined, that there's something even greater because you asked for it more. Do you know how many people won't do that, won't jeopardize? They might know that this, what they're doing is not really as helpful as it could be, or that there's other things out there. But because their brand is based on it, they won't change their brand. And I can't help it. I wish that I could behave. I don't wish that. But I know a lot of you want me to behave and to be what you want me to be and just to stay the same. And it's damn near impossible, ladies. I can't do it. And I was telling my sister, I was like, it's so many things that I want to do, you know, so many places I want to go, so many things I want to bring y'all. She's like, well, keep doing it. You've been here for 10 years. Obviously, it's working. Keep growing, keep evolving. If people don't come, they don't come. If they don't get it, they don't get it. You know, and for all you that watch me for free and tell me how much I help you, have you bought anything? And the only reason I'm saying, I'm not chastising you. I'm really asking you, I want to be real with you. Do you want to be real with me? You like my realness? Let's be real. Have you supported? Do you go in your pocket and say, let me go take one of her courses? Let me buy a class. Or do you sit here and say, you inspire me so much and it's go about your business? You know, somebody else too, you know, I remember somebody else said, these YouTubers asking for money for what they do. Wait a second, you ask for money for your job? You ain't nobody gonna sit there and work a job and don't expect to get a paycheck. And if you do, you know you a damn fool, but you ain't no damn fool, you ain't gonna do it. So this is, you know, I love teaching. When I was 7 years old, I can tell you, I'll never forget. Y'all know the question. Y'all know the question. All adults like to ask young children, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I remember, and I kept thinking to myself, why did I say that? I remember saying, I want to be a teacher. And then I used to look, and then after a while, and I guess I kept saying, I said, oh, I want to be a teacher. And then I got a little older, went to school, and saw how much we all drove the teacher crazy. And I was like, oh, no, maybe I don't want to be a teacher. But actually, I am. I want to be a teacher anyway. I want to be a teacher of metaphysics, teaching what my mom taught me, teaching how I grew up. You know, I think about it so much now. I say, I'm 51, going on 52 years old. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I've ran a successful business for that same amount of time. And I mean, at some levels, like, you know, I want to, I don't know, how I want to say is, I know stuff. I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't BSing y'all. And yet I still grow, and yet I still change, and yet I still make mistakes, all of it. You know, I'm using my rose toner, just so you know. And I still make statements, but I still keep going. And I know that a lot of people that I'm influencing, but some people don't get it because they think, oh, it's just flowing, so it can't be real. She makes it look too easy. But it's what I love to do. It's what I'm going to do on some level forever, is teach. But I will say that, like, y'all, come on, black folks, support your sister. And really, if you don't want to support me, support yourself. Buy because you know that it's going to be good. And for all those that have always supported me, and even watching me, I really do appreciate it. I do want to say thank you. I want to thank you so much for supporting me over the years. I don't know where I'm going, y'all. I never do. I wake up and listen. That's all that I could do. And when I'm not waking up and listening, universe and spirit will bring me back to waking up and listening some more. You know, I'm going to keep growing. I don't feel like it's like, okay, changing. Well, there's nothing constant but change. So I like the word change. But I don't know why I don't feel like it's like this changing, like brand new and like, who is this person? I feel like I'm evolving. and growing and learning as a 50-something-year-old woman should. I feel like, how do you gain wisdom? Remember, we used to know as kids that when you got the gray on your hair, you would ask that person. That's why even young people today, you know, when you get a little older, especially as a man, they call you OG. What's up, OG? I remember my ex said the first time somebody said, hey, what's up, OG? He said, he looked around and said, they talking to me? I remember the first time, well, I don't remember really the first time, but I remember around the first time when somebody said, yes, ma'am. And this was like not in the South. In the South, like, okay, yes, ma'am, I expect. This was in California, and I was like, ma'am, like, who are they talking to? You know, that's that reality when you realize you are not a kid anymore. You are a man. And so there's stuff that I do know, you know, I mean, but you know, a lot of times too, I think that my message, first of all, it seems like it's changing, although I'd say it's evolving. And the other thing is sometimes people ain't ready. Being positive and not looking at life from a painful place and not wanting to tell the same story over and over again, or some people don't want that. They want the hard and they want the this. And I say, if you want that, you know, my classes, you will heal, because I know that's what you all want. You will evolve and you will grow. I be getting all the dirt off, don't I? You know, make no qualms about that. You are going to grow. You are going to change. You are going to be so glad. You know, I want to say that this t-shirt, Takia, I thank you so much, because one thing you wrote on your card was, you don't know how much you've helped me. You don't know how much, and I get that a lot. And let me just say that, you know, y'all show your appreciation, and I'm so thankful. I mean, I think about that housewarming party. Remember that with y'all? And y'all sent me all those beautiful things. Oh, my God. So I know you love me, and I'm not telling you don't love me. I'm not forcing you to do something that don't feel comfortable to you. I'm just saying to y'all, like, you know, we celebrate Black women and Black folks when they do amazing things. Is it not amazing to be able to support myself for 10 years off of what I know about myself, about my own life? Is that not something for all of us to be proud of and to celebrate? Is it not great to see a very dark-skinned woman with very so-called, some would say, African features that still come on and say, I love myself, I feel good about myself, you know, that I'm not sitting here thinking like I need to change anything, that I'm embracing what the universe gave me. It's here, in a sense, my personal business, because I know that if I don't tell, somebody won't get that healing, that if I don't tell this, somebody won't maybe stay alive that day. Do you understand that I realized that now? It took me years to figure out that this is actually helping a lot of people, because it's actually helping me. That when you see me on the street, I'm going to give you a big hug and tell you how much I love you, and I'm going to mean it. Do you know? You know how many people I put on? You know how many teachers that I put on, and that you're loved? And do you know? But, you know, so sometimes I got to take a breath, y'all. Like, I'm taking a breath again. I feel like I'm going into a new, you know, I feel like I'm changing again, or growing. I don't know. The growing just sounds so much more right on to me. And I feel like I'm growing. Y'all, I do want to say this to y'all, that if you don't really clean your face every night, please do. Because it's going to make a world of difference on your skin. It's going to make a world of difference. I'm telling you, it is. So y'all, don't laugh at me, because I'm going to pull out that same bottle of oil that even I'm wondering how the heck, I think it's magic oil, because it never actually runs out. I keep telling you that I only have a little bit, but yet I keep having a little bit. It's the ancestors. And y'all, let me tell you, like I said, if you was on my other channel, Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel, I reviewed that, it was called Floor Mat. So gorgeous, with the woman with the locks. I'm not exaggerating. It said that I did not order that. There's no payment that I paid for it. I don't know where it came from or from whom. It don't say it came from anybody. It says it came from me. So, okay, we're going to leave that as a mystery, because it's so beautiful, and it's exactly what I would pick out. And if somebody sent that placemat, let me know. But right now, I'm digging on the Peace and Blessings shirt from my girl, Takia. So, So yeah, y'all. I don't know what's next or what level. I do know. I said to myself, like, I kind of been steady though in my business. I feel like there's a point that everybody wants to reach, right? It's like I need to go to that next level. Like everybody says that, don't they? Everybody says that. But you know what? As I'm talking to y'all, let me do that last one. Let me see what else I want to do. This as I'm talking to y'all, our spirit said you are going to the next level. You're learning languages. You're going to do a Spanish immersion program. You just got out of a relationship that, was no longer serving you. Are you kidding to say you want to go to the next level? The next level is living. The next level is really evolving. Aren't you doing that? And I'm like, that's true. I am in the next level. So, I look at it. I'm human, y'all. I'm very, very, very human. And, sometimes I, worry too and think about the same things y'all worry about. But I get on here every day and I listen to spirit every day. See, I truly believe that as long as I got spirit, as long as I get up and commune, as long as I listen to spirit, I will never fail. I know that because I think it's really about obedience and obedience to what the divine's telling you. That the divine knows me, the divine knows you. The divine knows that you change and that you need to grow. The divine knows that you need a challenge. I'm taking out my bobby pins. Y'all know I pinned the hair up. The divine knows all of that. Oh, yeah, I got to get a water bottle because I want to wet my hair before going to bed at night. Anyway, spray it. But Spirit knows all of that. Spirit knows, remember, the path of least resistance is your least resistance. The universe doesn't have a path of least resistance that they already got designated that this is the path of least resistance. It's your least resistance. So the universe knows your spirit, your heart, knows which way you flow, how you flow, what's important to you, and it will always bring it to you where you are. So don't get worried. Like I wanted to show y'all, that I'm human, and yes, I worry, or so not worry, but sometimes I go, oh my God, I changed again, and now the folks don't want to follow me. Some don't, or they fell off, or they think I'm changing, or they don't understand where I'm going, or they think I'm not being authentic, or here we go again. And Spirit's like, nah, you tripping. Spirit's like, you are very much, no, okay, Spirit didn't say you tripping, but Spirit like, yo, you tripping. No, but Spirit is like, you don't have to worry. You've not worried yet. Everything has always worked out, and it will continue. Keep growing. And then the big thing I say is, true that, because you know what? I can't stop growing. I can't change. I can't do it, y'all. I can't not change. Do you understand? I can't not grow. I can't do it. And if some people don't get Spirit, it's like, everybody ain't going to get you at the moment you do it. But watch other people. But sometimes, the divine, you will talk about something and then a video will come up or somebody will send you something and you go, oh my gosh, that's what I was saying, but I said it 2 years ago or 5 years ago. People didn't already get it. They got it now. Pain is not going to, you don't necessarily have to go from pain to success. I love it. It was Bishop Xavier, Reverend Ike's son. I'll never forget him when I told you I called into a show that he was doing one time. I'm using my eyebrow balm from Whole Foods. And I remember he said, you don't have to go from, failure or hard times to success. You can go from success to success. And I know I told this story years ago, but I want to tell it again. So, y'all, I remember that, I had wanted a new car. And I really wanted a new car, but I was dealing with my old car. My old car was breaking down. The oil was leaking. It was all kinds of drama with that car. It was just, it was time to go. And so, but my mind, this is how I did it. So eventually, the car broke down. And I had no car. Other thing was, I wanted to move eventually one day, but I didn't know how. I didn't have the money. This is so many years ago. I lived in the other house in California, apartment, and I remember that I got evicted. Matter of fact, my car broke down, and I got an eviction notice, or a 3-day to vacate notice. And I remember I was desperate, so I was listening to Reverend Ike's son. Reverend Ike, it was the year that Reverend Ike died, whatever year that was. And his son, Bishop Xavier, I don't know how I found him, but he had this little like blog kind of talk radio. And so you were able to call in, but a lot of people would call in, you could hardly get in. But this day, the universe, I was flying, I was lit up, and he asked me, he picked my call, he took my call. It was on air, and I said, so let me ask you, does it mean that the reason why my car broke down and also that I got eviction notice is because I'm about to get a new car and also I'm about to get a new place to live? And he says, no, that's not quite how it works. He says, you can go from success to success. You don't have to have a car breakdown first in order to get a new one. You can move from the old car to the new car effortlessly, seamlessly. And I was like, really? And then he said, it sounds like a deservability issue to me, that you don't really believe you deserve it. Most of us believe that we only can get stuff after we have to struggle. Especially black people, we are really into this struggle thing. Like we think it's the shit, and it's really not. As much as we say we don't want to struggle, yet we do. You know, and so I think when you keep coming like I do and say, hey, you know, it's more, and let's go further, and let's go higher, let's change those old habits, you know. I know people will be like, okay, some people go buy to me and they go to somebody else that is still telling the same story, which is fine because that's where they can relate. But I know I'm sitting here, I was like, you know, telling my thing, but you know I'm going to uplift you because that's what I do. You know, I really, truly believe, I mean, I've done it. I've watched my life that every time, thank you, ancestors, every time you're true to yourself, every time you're true to your message, every time you're true to the divine, you will always be blessed. I mean, look at me here. Every time, you know, we ask for abundance, it's not going to always come in dollars. Look at my abundance. I have a sister who does my workbook for my workbook / PDF for each of my Divine Feminine courses, 21-day intensives, for nothing, because that's what she says. I want to give to you because I watch your YouTubes on this channel all the time. And then you inspire me so deeply that is my gift to you. She's also a sister that came from Atlanta and came all the way to DC to meet me. What about Takia that says, hey, I want to give you something because you've done so much, and here's the peace and blessing shirt that she gave me. You know, I mean, it's endless amount. It's Tony Camille Johnson who sent me all the beautiful pictures. And everything that all of y'all, like, that's what we got to remember. Abundance is not just money. Some of y'all send me kind words or what I've done or tell your testimony or your story. Include all of that in your riches. So I'm very rich. Yes, I'm very abundant. And a lot of stuff I get, it's not in dollars, but it really is in cents. And it's in, you know, appreciation. And those are gifts as well. So I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. You know, I'm so thankful. Look what I got on. Right, this shirt is so dope. You'll see it tomorrow. I got it from a sister, Takia Love, who always watching me. Maybe you're watching me now. And yeah, I don't know. I'm into this romance. I'm fascinated with this idea of love and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting down. I want to create something new. And I know every month I create something new. And I know I teach all these classes by creating something new. But I mean, I feel like there's something that wants to be birthed through me. And I just need to sit down and get really into the gestation period, particularly before the spring comes. When spring is when you actually give birth to all the ideas and the seeds that you planted during the winter months. And I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down, y'all. I promise that I am. But I had fun today. You know, did you see my videos? I pulled out my old camera. I've been on Amazon looking for, what do you call those lights? The lights that you use. I can't remember now the name of the lights. But I'm actually looking for some lights so that I can do all of my videos better. You know, just working for what I got. But I'm very, very thankful. And I'm thankful to you all because for 10 years, y'all been supporting me whether you in and out, whether you came in yesterday or last year, you still are supporting me in those classes, and I appreciate it. So, question I want to ask you today, since we're chit-chatting, my not this Sunday coming, that's right, the first day of the 21-day Divine Feminine course, but the next Sunday, remember 2 Sundays a month, I do the second and the fourth Sunday of every month, I do my master classes. And I wanted to ask you this, because some people have told me, and I can't remember what you said. What would you like me to do the master class on? It's a 2-hour course. It's $47. What would you like me to do the February master course on? I would love to hear your suggestions or ideas. I just want to know where you at and what you want. So let me know, okay, ladies? Let me know. So let's sit down in my so-called comfortable seat. Just move from one to the other, right? So yes, ladies. Anyway, I just really wanted to say, yeah, so I really got it. Ring lights. It's called ring lights. I really got to get the ring lights so we can get this thing going, because I love this room. I love being in this room. What a blessing. Look at the blessing of this beautiful, townhome that I'm renting. The blessing of having an extra room to lounge in. Like today, like I said, I did videos, I uploaded, I got the workbook together for the new course that's coming. So yeah, good things are happening, but it's not easy, y'all. It's not easy doing what I do. I don't know if I make it look easy. I don't know if you think it's easy. It's not. It's not. Because, and I say, it's not that the work I'm doing is easy because it's me and it's from my heart and it's not rehearsed. So that part. But the changing when you are having a business, that's like some bravery stuff. That's like pretty brave and courageous to continue and risk losing customers in a sense, or losing at least people that watch you, because your message to them is different. They don't see the evolution. They see the change. And not everybody does well with change. Not everybody really likes change, but everybody has to change. It's amazing how we fight the inevitable. So yeah. Anyway, and I'm checking out this Wi-Fi. You know what I think, y'all? I know it sounds weird, but I think that the Wi-Fi might be acting weird because of how cold it's been on the East Coast. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Journey. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Dolores. Yes, from cold. Yes, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold all over, right? Hey, hey, LaShondra. Thank you for all your wonderful, beautiful comments. I appreciate you so much. Rainy California. Rainy. I know that's good, but I bet it's not cold, huh? You are truly inspiration, Lisa. Oh, Journey, thank you so much. LaShondra, we all learn from you. Thank you. CK says, where did you purchase it? No, honey, I didn't purchase it. Actually, Sister Takia Love, she's one of our YouTube family members. She actually sent it to me. And actually, it goes like this. So it's a really nice t-shirt in general. Size small, how cute, peace and blessings. I just did that because, I want to be extra. But she gave it, she sent it. I got 2, I said, I'm not complaining. I get gifts all the time in so many ways, and so I'm so thankful for that. So let's see. We all learned, thank you. Okay, so now oops. Oh, did I lose it? No, show chat. Okay, I'm learning. Yes. Thank you. CK said, okay. CK says, have you considered writing a book about this? Yeah, I have. I would love to do that. I do think, CK, a lot of people say this, it's book writing time, isn't it? It's absolutely book writing time. It really is. I agree with you that at this point, I should have a book out. Thank you for reminding me. Maya says, I saw a clip on YouTube talking about food. Where can I see the whole thing? You were Nubia then. Oh, and I was a clip and I was talking about food. Probably it was full body detox. That's all I'm thinking. It might have been full body detox. And that was with Tahuti Ma'at. That's what I'm thinking. I'm feeling intuitively. I don't know if that movie actually really came out. So I don't know what happened with that. So, yeah, but thank you for, yes, okay. Hey, Melanin Rich. Hey, peace to you. Peace, Nay. Oh, Yolanda says, I've been with you. Yep, you've been with me a long time then, since California, but under my nickname, Lonnie Love. Oh, yes. I took an intensive and kept watching your videos. Shay. We changed too, Lisa. Some of us changed. I know that's right, Yolanda, and I appreciate that. Hey, Camille. We better be changing. That's right, Melanin Rich. I know. Camille says the change brings about change. Love it. And that's true. You always let me know that the change of life as a woman goes through brings about change as well. Oh, 20, no, what did you say? Minus 21 in Chicago. I know. I'm talking about today hit 37 degrees as the high, and that was just ridiculous. And you talk about minus 21. So I'll be good. I'll be nice. You are blessed and are a blessing to all. Thank you. Keep on changing and shining your divine light. Love you. Thank you, Queen. Just be you, Lisa, because if you did change to please others, then I know I would be gone. Your original, stay you, and keep listening to your ancestors. So thank you, Queen Karen. It was like a document. Yes, now it could have been the document. I was in a couple. I was in a documentary called Urban Kryptonite. And if you go to, I think, urbankryptonite.com, you can actually get that video. Was Iris Latom in it and other people? I forget the other sisters, but I forget the other people. I mean, I know Coach Cheese was the director. But anyway, if it was, it's called Urban Kryptonite. If not, it's also called Full Body Detox. But I think it's Urban Kryptonite. I remember Lonnie. Oh, you do? Urban Kryptonite was great. Thank you, Melanie Rich. I know. It was like a cult classic now, and I was in it. So I was in Urban Kryptonite, and then I was in another one with Tahuti Ma'arai. It was called Full Body Detox. And then I was in another one with Brother Lennon Honor and his video. But I don't know if the distribution of that video got out, that movie. But I know it's been a great road. It's been a great road. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I'm not done. It's just that I got to look and see what month I came in. So when we get to our 10-year anniversary, actually this whole year is the 10-year anniversary year. So we are going to celebrate, and I'm going to be doing a lot of specials. But you know, y'all, there's something else coming out of me that hasn't given itself full birth yet. And I'll let you know when I get there. And I don't know what it is, but I could feel like the universe is like, you got it. There's more. You already put it out there. Just receive it. So what I'm going to do is keep releasing, not clinging to what used to work too, you know. But I think I do that a lot. But I think I need to have breath and space between, you know, my thoughts and ideas, and just really allow. So I'm doing that, and I don't know what's coming out, but I know it's going to be spectacular because the divine is so spectacular. So anyway, ladies, I love you so much. Hey, Amanike. Hi, see you in a while. Hey, Maya. Hey, ladies. So, yeah, so ladies, I am going to go off the air because I want to read my book that y'all all asked me about. Does anybody know the title, the correct title? Why Men Don't Want You. That's what it's called. Why Men Don't Want You. By, last name is Lambert, Lambert, Lambert. It is the book that I've been telling you I'm reading about dating and who do you take dating advice from. That's the name. It's called Why Men Don't Want You. And it's by, I forget, I want to say his name is G.L. Lambert. But it's a good book. And I got it on my Kindle, so I'm going to lay in my bed. I do all my stuff. Right now, I'm going to do my oil pulling. And after that, I'm going to go lay down, and I'm going to read my Kindle. I got to share this with y'all. I've been so happy this last few days. I've been so ecstatically. I love in my own company. I love it. I love because I give y'all what y'all need, which gives me what I need. Spirit is moving through me. I'm taking my baths, not necessarily at 4, but I still get up to take them. You know, I'm getting out. I plan things for myself. Like, I'm really feeling good. Like when I sit down with a book, like even the Kindle, I feel like life is all good. I'm going to get his other 2 books. Like I'm just, there's a peace. There's a peace within me that is settling in. And I haven't felt like this in such a long time. So I'm very thankful for that peace. And so I enjoy life. You know, I got a little routine going. I actually like being with myself like I didn't know. I know I used to, but I got nervous for a while when I first got here. And I think I tried to fill it up with things. Well, things. And I don't think I tried to fill it. I would celebrate when I first got. But now I'm kind of easing into the joy of being with me. So, yeah. All right, ladies. Have a good night. I will show you this dress. Journey says, will we be able to purchase your recipes? Yes, I got to do that too. See, you're already telling me what I need. I need to create a book, and I did create a book of recipes. And yes, I got some recipes for skin, recipes for food, everything. Like, you're right. This whole, somebody said, I love it. Somebody said, I mean, I've heard this, but it's still always nice. They said, 50, because I'll be 52 in August. 52, you got a body like a 26-year-old. 52, like, it's a whole life. If I could tell you, like, how do you keep a youthful appearance? It's keeping a youthful heart. I laugh a lot. Do you notice? I laugh at myself. I laugh at life. And that constant growing, that constant saying, I don't know, so that I could open up to knowing more. That stuff is powerful. That changing all the time, and that looking for more and creating more desire, so you have to live. I learned that. I tell you, I dated a man that is still, but I dated a man that was 28 years older than me, and he was younger than anybody I know. I talked to him recently. He's going on 80 years old. He's got an incredible amount of energy. And yes, he's been a vegan for 40-some years, but before that, he was had a big alcohol problem and drugs, and this man is here. And I watched him stay young. He teaches children how to drum. And I watched him, and I watched the secret of life is, I keep telling y'all, it's more than the food, though. Yeah, vegan is nice. He's a vegan, not a raw vegan, just a vegan. But also, it's your heart. It's your ability. It's your wanting. He still got goals, he told me. He still got things he want to do. Some of us at 40 gave up and just said, I'll just keep the dead-end job and the dead-end marriage, and I just keep going for it. And I think that's it inspires me. I don't know it inspires me, but when I think about it, that's inspiring. It's a youthful heart. That I know. I laugh a lot, and I make it a habit too, y'all. This is like things in my life that I want to make a habit, and I do. So today I had to go to Office Depot because I, get something printed out because I don't have a printer. And I really need the printer, so it's fine. And there was a sister with her 3 little children, and they was at the little Office Depot. They had a little table, and the kids was coloring, and she was printing out the stuff. And I don't like when we do this, like, you're black, I'm black, we sisters. So I see you at the front, I'm right behind you, and then I'm on the side of you, and I'm trying to, like, kind of get her attention. But I know she was trying to get her prints out and telling the guy how she needed the papers to be print. So I said, how am I going to let this sister know that I ain't that kind of black person that feel like I don't know you, you don't know me, let's not talk. So how am I going to let this sister know? So I kind of moved a little bit in her vision so she could see me. And then I said, that's right, sister, you got to get it just right. And she turned around, looked so relieved. She's like, oh, girl, yes, it's for my son. And look at the work. I said, girl, I got a child in college. I'm still doing stuff for her. And we met on that level. I wanted her to know that, like, I love you. You're a black woman. We cannot be black women standing in the same store not talking. I don't do it. You'll never see it. When you ever see a place, you're going to be like, you're going to hear my voice. A lot of people, when they recognize me, they hear me first. They'll be like, I heard you talk. And I was like, that is that woman. That's Lisa Marie from Utah. I'll be like, that's me. We have to do that. Like, make it an effort, ladies, to talk to other black people, particularly black women. But I talk to everybody. Like, now I'm changing that book by G.L. or whatever his name, Lambert, is making me different. It's not just making me be more personable because with, making eye contact with men. I say, how do we as black people not talk to all black people that we see? And in that case, everybody. But I'm just saying, for us, we need our love. That black love is not just man, woman, couple. Black love is what you display and show every day to every black person that you see. Now, that's black love. And we want to give that love out every day. So I saw a brother in there. He wasn't hardly looking at me either, but I stared him down till he's like, how you doing? I was like, how are you? You work here. Like, I'm going to speak to you. So I make an effort to talk to all black people. You are not going to stand in front of me, next to me, behind me, or beside me, and I'm not going to make an effort to say, how you doing? What you? Because sometimes she was stressed, and I realized talking to me, she felt better. So I'm going to ask you, why do you think we don't talk to each other? Is it a streetwise thing? It's not safe, or what's going on why black folks don't hail each other up or speak to each other when they see each other? I need to know. What are your opinions, lady? Why do you think we don't do that? And I'm going to pray that this thing live stream don't go out, but we're not going to talk about that. Okay. Honey, living alone is peaceful. Yes, Nikki, you always say that to me, and it's true. Key experience says, no lie. I find that I'm consistently happiest by myself. When I'm with others, it's good, but I crack up laughing literally myself. No lie. Come on, Queen. Thank you, Key. Experience Maya says, yes. And what happened to your workout videos? Oh, yeah. You say, girl, this is what we want. Put them things back up. I will. Thank you. I'm listening. I'm listening. Dolores says, grateful for your new piece. It's contagious. Oh, thank you. Key says, hola, hola, ¿cómo está? Glad to see you. I know I'm going to do my French and Spanish lessons first, and then I'll read the book. Yes, hashtag in the piece. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Thank you for always reminding me of that. I'm so happy for you. Because, Auntie, I need to be snatched after this baby. Okay, Queen. Okay, niece, I got you. Key says, and I must say all praises go to Ha to be able to have so much love in you that you have to give it. That is so true. Oh, thank you. Oh, you make me cry because it feels so good. I mean to say, oh, to Jah. Yes, Rastafari. Jah, God, hallelujah. Yes. Journey says, yes, I love the intensive. I did, but Facebook isn't my thing. I got you. I want to continue to support and learn from you. Well, you always do. Your presence, Journey, just like many of the queens here, really is enough. So thank you. I know I am the same, yo. It's weird not to acknowledge someone that looks like you. We have competitive spirits against one another. Now, oh, Key, I agree. Key, I'm going to talk to you about this, Key. And Ruby says, blessings are up to you, on to you. Oh, thank you. So ladies, so give me some more. Why do you, what about you? Let's not talk about people. Let's talk about you, because that's the best part. Do you, when you see another sister and you right there, like you behind her, you're in the register, she's next to you, do you say something, or do you, or brother too, or do you just like, you know, woo, 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 you know, like you in your own world? Do you not hail other sisters and brothers up? And if you don't, tell me what it is. Why don't you? Are you afraid? You think they're going to reject you? You think they're going to, because it was another thing, y'all. So I went to this paint and sip. It was called Black Love Paint and Sip. Because y'all know I'm on this new thing that I got to get outside. Because my youngster, who, you know, I don't even see him anymore. But he told me that he hoped I wasn't, you know, getting too old to change and the whole bit. And he also said, you need to get your ass out. And I was like, okay, get outside. Go outside. You're magnificent. You're going to help a lot of people just being outside. So I went to this paint and sip. It was 7 to 9. I got there a little late. I think I got there about 7:20. But I was there. So when I walked in the door, I saw the waiter and I said, hey, I'm here for the paint and sip. I see everybody sitting. Where do I sit? What do I do? He's like, oh, talk to her, right? So it was the sister. And like, y'all, like this the South, right? So everybody, you know, look, I feel like everybody in the room knew each other but me. I don't think they really did, but I think it's a Southern thing. So I walk in with my head wrap. You know, my skin was like totally, you know, glowed up because I was doing this new thing. And I did regular. I put some jeans on and a little shirt, but no matter what, I look like an African. I told you that. I don't care if I don't wear a head wrap. It don't matter, right? So I kind of stand out. So he said, oh, this is the woman you have talked to. Why did she turn around? And she looked at me so stank. Like, it was the stankiest look. It was like, she looked at me like, who? I mean, it was the stank. I was like, what did I say? Hi, how are you? First of all, you're younger than me. So respect your elders. You know, I really wanted to say that, little girl, I'm 51. You look about 25, 30 the most, right? But anyway. So she's like, oh, go, the same way that she told him, oh, could you help her, please? I was like, oh, okay. So he sat me down, and I was sitting with this couple, right? I didn't know it was a couple. Yo, it's not a great setup to me, but there was a sister behind the easel. A brother was next to me, and I was at the table. It was a seat. So I'm talking to the brother. I'm like, hey, it's a youngster. I mean, I know I say I'm trying to youngsters, but I mean, this was like, it looked like a little kid to me. I say a little kid. Maybe he was in his 20s. So he's like, oh, this is what you do. He kind of helped me. And I hear somebody snapping their little or something. And I looked, I said, oh, sister, you back there, girl. How you doing? I said, so how did y'all get here? And he's like, oh, she brought me. I was like, oh, you did? Good for you, girl. I'm so glad you brought this man out here. I'm so glad. Good for you. I hope you're having a good time. She acted like I was a Martian. What? She didn't believe. I was just being kind and nice. I was hailing her like I wasn't even talking to him no more. I didn't see you. But now that I see you, I'm going to talk to the woman over the man. I ain't giving him more attention than you. I understand. It was like their first day. He was giving me more information. She was like, why are you here? In her mind, I could tell and I was like, wow. So then the waiter comes back to me. I'm about 20 minutes in. I'm already feeling the way because I don't know what the heck to do. Not a whole lot of instruction, right? And then I sit down, and the waiter comes back and says, "Excuse me, would you mind moving from this table?" I was like, wait, move from the table, why? He's like, "Oh, this couple, we have a couple here, and they need us to sit together, so I'm going to move you to a table by yourself." By myself? Like, what? Why would I want to be with myself? I know it was a black love, but let me tell y'all, everybody there wasn't couples. There was women that came with 4 deep, 6 deep. There were not everybody was a couple, and everybody wasn't young. There was people from the 20s to the 60s. And then it's funny, he put me in a seat that when he first tried to seat me, he tried to seat me there. But the woman said, "Oh no," she had like a purse in her jacket and it says, "I'm waiting for somebody." Well, now it's like 40 minutes later, so he comes back to her and says, "Are you still waiting for somebody?" She's like, "Oh no, she could sit here." And then I looked at her and the other sister. I'm between 2 sisters. I was like, "How your sisters doing? Or how you doing?" It's like, "Hi, how you doing? How you?" You know, it's like, "We fine." But they gave me that stank look too. So y'all gotta help me. Why they gave me the stink look? Like I was being nice, and I don't know. I was lost, but I didn't care because I still gave them love. But then after a while, I was like, they done been rude when I walked in the door. I done sat in the rickety-ass chair trying to talk to this couple, but the girl was mad at me. I come back, and the 2 women, it's almost like, is it a competition thing? Do they think you might want they men? They know you ain't from there. Now, that I know. Everybody knows when I say one word that I am not from the South. Okay, I get that. What's going on, y'all? Help me out. I want some word on this one. Okay. So you say, I want to hear this. I must say, oh, okay, let me see. Yes. I know I'm the same. Yes. Okay. Blessings. Okay. At least a smile, something. Yes, I must. I don't care if they reject me. I must be the reflection that I want others to be influenced. Yes. Alshay. Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn. Journey says, "I speak and love to compliment my sisters. I don't always speak to men. I understand that. I know I revert back to my younger days. I notice that I avoid eye contact with men. Also, Journey, I do too. And Journey, I'm working on that. Today, I made myself look at little guy, little dude. Today, I said, nope, I'm not going to do that thing. I don't make eye contact with men either. And I'm working on that. Let's work on that together. Dolores says, "We have been rejected by others so much that the fear of rejection from our own can seem to be such an overwhelming monster." I get you. Thank you, DJ. Key says, "As black people, we are pinned against one another. It's been this way since slavery. We hate one another. Not me. I love us all. Word, you are lowerly and proud as a lovely, okay, and proud as a black woman. It's intimidating." I feel you. I feel all of that because I feel that too. Maya says, "I always speak. I never forget seeing a man with the smoothest, blackest skin. I told him, 'You have the most beautiful skin.' Go ahead, girl. I love it. He smiled so hard and stood a little straight across it." That's right, Queen. "They were not used to people being friendly." Okay, thank you. Maybe that was it. Because I was so excited. I was out, y'all. I was like, I'm outside. These people don't even understand. I done took a lift and I'm like, doing me. Especially when your glow is real. It's from the root of you. It's not shallow like the world. It's godly. People hate that. Thank you. I'm listening. Yes, Kim, I agree. It's intimidated. Yes, thank you, Journey. That is some enjoy and love telling women they are beautiful. You look nice, because I know it's nice to hear. And some black women will look at me like, why are they shocked that I gave them a comment? Yeah, people don't know how to take it, right? Sad to say, it may have been jealousy. I too avoid eye contact with men. Okay, Camille, thank you. That's right. Those girls was intimidated by a woman. Thank you. Yes. Hey, Monster, I couldn't I walked and I was like, "Hi, how are you?" You know, like, I was so happy. I was out. She's like, it was stank. And then the 2 ladies, and I thought, okay, let me look at, I started looking around the men. I was like, ain't nothing in here like that for me. Like, I'm not even there. But I realized that, and I said, you know what? It's going to be okay. But you know what, y'all? It inspired me, because contrast does that. I really would love to do a real black love paint and sip that would be for us, for sisters and brothers that actually like each other, that hail each other up. Other sisters that wearing a head wrap and skin is seriously glowing and smiling and giving each other love and a nice lounge-like atmosphere. Like, I got ideas on this. All that thing gave me was, I'm about to do this. And I'm going to rent out a place, and we're going to do it. And we're going to have the right music that go with the black love. We're going to have intermission time where we have to mingle and talk, and it's going to be fly. Like, I thought that you never know why you're there. But I mean, like, I was like, I don't know. And like I said, remember yesterday I told you I went to Kohl's, but it was a good experience. And I didn't even have a head wrap on. And I told you the African woman said, hey, here's a card. My sister make African clothes. You should call her. And I was like, okay, I get that. I look like, yeah, like you proud, like you are African. And people tell me that, like, oh, look at you. Even the youngster I met, he said, yeah. And I think, I don't know if he really thought, I don't know what he thought, but he's like, yeah, you know, when I first saw you, I was like, da 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 da. Then I came in to fix things in your house. And then I said, oh my God, and she's African too. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, Africa's in my heart. He's like, yeah, I know, because you African, you from Africa. But I think he think I really was born in the continent. So that made me think, like, do people, I remember working in California in the hood. I was after I did lots of programs for the Oakland Unified School District. I brought my own programs to the school to help to bring up the self-esteem. And all those kids, I kid you not, I feel like it's not my dark color, it's other dark people, especially in the South. But even in the West Coast, they was like, are you African? You from Africa? And I was like, kind of. And even when I was in Trinidad and Tobago, don't let them fool you. They black too, y'all. They look like us. They chocolate, they black people. All the kids, I remember I volunteered with my friend in an orphanage. It was for HIV children. It was in a place called Tunapuna. So all my Trinities, Tunapuna. And they was like, oh, are you African? Are you an African? And I'm looking at them going, they look just like me. Why don't they see that? So I think that you're right. It is an aura. Sometimes it's deeper. The African is not so much the outside that people are seeing. The African is the root. You're right. The pride, the standing up straight, the loving yourself, right? It could be inspiring like it is here, or it could be intimidating. And you're right, we're not supposed to, you're black, you're not supposed to like yourself. You dark skin, you're not supposed to love yourself. And then you're going to walk in with your head all high, you're smiling at everybody. Who the hell are you? But it was so funny because the young guy, you know, I just say kid, because when you're 52, now 25 as a kid, he was really trying to help me. His woman was all pissed off. I said, girl, I ain't see you back there. How you doing? Looking beautiful. Oh, I was giving it up. You a kid. Why would I? You a kid. You could be my daughter. Like, why would I be nasty to you? And I don't want your little boyfriend over here, okay? I like him young, but not that young. Not that young, okay? So, anyway, I love it. So, we're getting there. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate y'all. Yes, Lakeisha, you said it. I thank you, yes. Sadia says, your skin is popping and your spirit is so beautiful and real. Oh, thank you. Hey, Juan Pimpafro, how you doing? Hello, intimidated and jealousy. I cannot understand why some of us enter a room and not speak. I'll be in my mind. Who raised? Right. This is what I said, girl. I asked my friend, let me keep going. I know painters and DJs. Oh, okay, go ahead. Some people carry hurt. This is all true. You know, I always just say this to my little friend all the time. I be like, but this the South. Like, what happened to that thing? Don't y'all do that? Like, it's Southern hospitality. He said, not anymore. When I told him the people next door welcomed me to the neighborhood and they gave me a plant and everything, he was like, and they not even from the South, because he told me right away. He said, they not from here. I said, no, they're from Washington, D.C. and other places. And they did that. So he said, nah, it's your spirit. People want to do the things for you. But he said, you won't get that too much anymore. And I was like, we got to change that. So I'm on a mission to change that. Some people carry hurt. Yes, One Pimpafro. Journey says, I get it. I work with children and they always ask me, oh, you too? Okay, where I'm from. And then they say, where in Africa? Isn't this something? Sadia says, people ask me if I'm from the Congo. Okay, so you get it too. And Maya says, it's the vibe. When I moved to D.C., I was always stared at. I believe it. I realized it was my presence, not just the style of dress. And you know what? On that note, Maya said it. It's inner, y'all. Which means that we do have a vibrational frequency. And our vibrational frequency is so beautiful and so high. And it really does attract the right people. And sometimes when you go into the lion's den, the light is so bright that people can't see. But don't stop shining. And don't stop glowing. And don't stop speaking. Speak at least, like you said, at least speak to your sisters, if not your brothers too. I made sure, and she was happy. I felt like she had 3 little ones. I felt like she wanted to run in my arms and cry in a sense. And I would have been there for her to do it because I told you I've done that to strangers. I could feel it. But I'm going to keep doing it so that they can know that day some black woman said, I think you special and I see you and I'm going to acknowledge you. I acknowledge everybody. When you walk come into Durham and you hear my voice, I'm going to be telling somebody something beautiful about themselves. You will know. You'll be like, that is Lisa Marie trying to pump somebody up. I tell you, the old lady, I'll pick up her change. It's not like I'm trying. It's like, why are we are human and this is our people. And if, I don't know, it seems natural to want to acknowledge each other. And I'm going to keep doing it. So I love you ladies. Takia Love, I love this t-shirt. I'm going to wear it tomorrow and I'll let everybody see it. I'm going to do a OOTD, offer of the day. I'll do one tomorrow. All right, ladies, thank you for some black women have low self-esteem and low confidence. That's true, too. Just got chills. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Maya. Yes, thank you, Journey. Thank you. So, y'all, our lesson is continue to spread the love because that's real black love. I think we need to open up the definition of black love. It's not just a male-female relationship or even a same-sex relationship. It is the way we relate to every black person we see. We must relate with love. But you know what? I do think that, I'm going to say this. There was a DJ at the Black Love Paint and Sip. And on my mind, this is black love. Why are you playing this horrible music? You know how many black love songs that run the gamut of errors, of different, that for all people in there, we could have all had some black love songs. Can you see how that would have changed the whole atmosphere? Black love is not just what people think. It's every day you're in love with black people. And every day you see them, you should let them know. So that's my work, and I see it's yours too. Key says, people who are jealous speak about jealousy instead of being straight up and being honest enough to say, yes, I have jealousy. When you speak that ugly truth, you can release it and heal it inside and out. You're so right, Queen. Woo, you right. Key says, hiding behind that lie and letting it fester and go. Yep, girl, and grow. Come on, Queen. People don't play love. I know they don't play love. Is that it, Lakeisha? I didn't know. Not all people. So what is this hard? Like, I'm trying to paint y'all. Wait, y'all would have laughed. So, you know, so I'm painting. Like, I'm not the best painter for sure. But I'm painting, but it was like this music, and the beat was a high, you know, like the tone. It was a beat, boom, 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 and then it was a vibration. And I started painting like the song. It was horrible. I was like, you know, we could have a nicer feel. And then the thing was, there were people over 40 there too that all of us would appreciate it. I mean, I met young folks that be like, what you know about this? And they'll play like a Marvin Gaye because they so happy to let you know that they know something. We have to expose our children. Even the love songs of today, I don't care if it was whatever the love song today. Or is it? Let me ask you this, because I don't really keep up with the young folks, and some of y'all are young. Do y'all young people have love songs? Or is everything I don't love them hoes type of songs? Like, what is the top love song today in your generation from people that's younger? Do they do love songs? Like, because I know y'all got R&B singers. I'm like lost. I don't know about it. I'm asking. Do young people 20 to 25 to 35 popular music, do y'all do love songs? Is there love songs? Talk to me. My son, oh, I love it. See, your son is the bomb. My son is 19 years old, and he listens to jazz and Nina Simone. I love him. Lisa, check out The Fruit. That's a nice venue. Oh, thank you. It's downtown Durham and affordable. Thank you. Journey, are you in Durham? You want to hang out with me? You want to hang out? Girl, come hang out with me. Okay, Lakeisha says, laugh. Thank you. They want to shake their butt. That's right, Lakeisha says. People, that's right. I got it. Thank you. The Fruit. I will make sure that I do that. All right, y'all. I could talk to y'all forever. It's like talking to my girlfriends. So when y'all see me, y'all gonna come up, right? Don't you be shy. Don't you be like, oh my God, I didn't want to disturb you. Don't you do that. I'm like a country woman. I'm like a country. I remember when I went to Trinidad, and the Trinis used to say, you more Trini than the Trinidads. You more Trini than the Trinis that live here. Like the way, the old school, talk to people, listen, say hi, help people out. And I know the Southerners feel the same way. I'm a Southerner in my heart. And what I mean by that is an African. I see you, and I never will act like I don't. So if you see me, come say hi. All right, ladies, have a beautiful, blessed night. You know I will be on the airwaves tomorrow. And for those that are watching on the replay, will you let me know if young music, like the music of today, are there any love songs in that music? That was from Miss Lisa May. Hobby, oh, may job be with you. Thank you, Key. I've been around people who said the love songs I play at home make them feel sad. Oh, I love Luke James, Make Love to Me. Okay, thank you. You know what's so funny? My mother, when we were younger, my sister and I, we used to sit around and listen to, we had this album called Hey Love, and it was a compilation of all these wonderful old songs. Remember like the Shy Lights, like the Shy Lights. I wish I could remember all the groups, but the groups are just the main impressions, main ingredient. We talking old school. My mama was right. It was even, we were young listening to these songs. And my mama came in one day, we was listening to Hey Love, listening to the old songs. She's like, why you're listening to this suicide music? We was like, this is your music. Why do you say that? So you're right. Some people think love songs are boring or depressing, but love songs are beautiful. That's good. That is good music. Yes. I love the shirt. Thank you. I got it from my queen, Takia Love. All right, ladies. It's so fun being with y'all. Please share, like, and subscribe and comment as you do. And for anybody else coming on, answer some of the questions. Do you speak to other black people? When you walk into a room, do sometimes seem like the black women are a little salty? And also, what's the love songs of today that young people do? Young people make love songs, or do they just make songs about, I don't really know. Talk to me, ladies. Nope, no bra. Since you asked, Noodles, I don't wear one. Lakeisha, that is good music. Yes, I am I'm a little bit of country, a little bit rock and roll. No, I'm from New York, but I'm also a Californian, and I realize that. And I don't do the bra thing. At 50 years old, I can't do it. I don't even own a bra. I don't have one bra. I have some little pasties that sometimes, so I want to offend two people too much, that I will put over my nipples when I go out. But the bra thing, it just ain't me. I'm too free for that. So, but if you wear one, I know you're looking beautiful in it. I love you, ladies. This is Lisa Marie Goodson. Don't forget Sunday, the new intensive. I hope you come in for the love of food. It's going to be amazing. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy. I love you, ladies, so, so much. Ancient